Those were some pretty wild times. We conjure up some wild stuff.
Whoa.
I'm coming for you.
What the hell's that?
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, Joe? That's not Joe. He's
Kick your motherfucking ass.
Go make him suck his dick.
I didn't know you two were beefing.
Make him get on his knees.
Turn him into a glory hole.
Hey, fuck you, Joe.
You got this, Erick. Erick, kick his fucking nuts. Fight his balls off. Erick, punch his fucking face in. Cheat, Erick. Erick, what are you doing? Erick, bite his balls. Do the nutcrackle. Do the nutcrackle. Wow. Come on, Erick.
Should we rock these shots and just fuck everything up?
Yeah, like this. Look at this. All over your own face.
I love that there's not a crowd here and they're on the electronics.
It's a peanut gallery that's very comfortable.
It's
they're
so
great.
good.
If there
Why
was
is
like
this here?
fucking a 200 beady eyes looking at me.
Oh, God, no, you don't need that.
But yes, I should see two.
Swordfish, chip,
Oh, he's hacking. Oh,
Hugh Jackman.
Hallie's titties.
yeah.
It's his test. He's like hacking. He's getting head, and he still has to do it.
Yeah, he's gonna hack. He's like this. Oh,
I'm hacking so hard.
Yeah, like
That's
I
amazing.
can't
There's a
hack
room
while
of-
I'm
there's a
I
room of
can't
people
hack while I'm
watching
getting
him.
head.
Yeah.
he's like this.
I was just fucking with you, Stan.
I love Touris.
You like you mean the sign or the car?
Just Touris in general. I love Touris.
Like a
Nobody
tour at
better
the
to sell a
field?
$70 eighth tooth than a tourist. I love a tourist.
Oh, okay, tourist.
Yeah, tourists are great.
Well,
You trying to sell some weed for a lot of money? Tourist.
they buy it and then they smoke it and get high?
Yeah, the tourist is almost synonymous with money. Tourist.
Okay, so you work them, you work them, you work them, you work them.
Yeah, no, the tourists are great.
I understand.
I like being a tourist sometimes.
Are you a tourist?
I'm a tourist.
Oh, a tourist or a Taurus?
I'm not a tourist, but I'm a tourist.
Okay.
This backing track is good.
There you go, Eric.
Who chose this?
Nas chose this.
The Nas?
Nas chose this track. He said, listen, I spoke to Paperboy and I spoke to Diggable Planets. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke to In Too Deep and they chose this track.
You guys do good music.
We don't mess around. We don't fuck.
We don't fuck? We don't fuck?
Yeah, we fuck too much.
Yeah. A girl asked if she could come over. You say no, I fuck too much.
We fuck too much.
So Letty was, correct me if I'm wrong, runner-up Fish Tank, right?
Yeah.
And I'm curious, was there anything that got out of control where you felt nervous ever?
Oh, yeah, definitely. A few times, like on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first time I felt nervous was when another one of the contestants, Damiel, he
Tried
thought
to kill you?
pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Well, basically what happened is he thought that I stole his shoes, so he started like freaking out, but it wasn't even me. And then I was like really scared, and I was just like in a room. But there was another guy there, Lance. So I was like, okay,
If shit gets bad, Lance
I'll just
is
stay
there.
in here behind him. I'll just hide behind him.
Nice.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
And then another time I got nervous was when Airsoft Fatty spit on me because I thought he was gonna kill me for real.
I mean, out of the things I've seen, Fatty seems like he could snap.
Oh yeah, at any moment.
Because he did snap a
Sweetie,
bunch.
though, isn't he?
He's what?
He's not a sweetie at all. He's not a bit sweet.
Sweet's not the word you
No,
use.
it's not at all.
I wouldn't say sweet. I don't know. Maybe at first.
Okay.
But yeah, he flew into a lot of autistic rages.
Okay.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's necessary.
We've all been there.
Kennedy Plaza, there's a fucking black guy named Jason. Bullies me every time I've seen him.
Jason.
Yeah.
Like Jason Voorhees?
Jason fucking crackhead black guy. He'll fight you for no reason. You give him money and he'll try to fight you. You don't give him money, he'll try to fight you.
That's Atlanta, man.
Is that for real?
I swear to God.
When I was
There
in
were some
Atlanta, man,
things.
I give them money to get off my back, and they just demand more.
Yeah, they're mad about
They're
it.
mad about it. I was like, I'm like this. I'm getting hounded by 4 of them. I'm like, here's $10. They're like,
wrong number,
next time it's 20.
What did you do?
What do? I own a construction company. Primarily I install pavers.
Would you like some sort of terraforming or a paver installation from Eric and his boy?
Do you like pavers, period, or?
Oh, I love pavers.
Yes.
Who doesn't? If you don't love pavers, you don't even know anything at all. What do you like?
If
you like tar, asphalt? Go to you know where.
Fuck, suck a dick at that point.
Yes.
How poor are you?
He's saying all the things.
Like,
He's saying all the things I can't say in a sales pitch, but he's making total sense. This is what I've been dying to say. Everybody that likes asphalt can suck dick.
Have you guys
1912.
ever read Albert Camus?
I mean, what was it? Not was it The Stranger?
Yeah, The Stranger.
The Stranger. Yeah, I got a few pages in.
It's pretty short.
I have no idea.
What's it about, Letty?
It's about I read it so long ago. It's about like a guy who like kills someone and he's basically just describing his like his day-to-day. But if you know like Albert Camus, he was like a big figure in existentialism and created like the concept of absurdism, I think. But kind of like
that's
oh no,
like,
he was like a nihilist or whatever.
yeah, I mean that's stuff.
So-
To me, that was like so long ago.
It's like what a lot of like 21-year-olds.
Yeah, I can barely remember.
You're
talking
speaking
about all that
figurative
stuff.
here. You're speaking about figurative language that is sort of kind of spices things up in ways that it's hard to put into words unless you kind of use those tools.
Do you ever drink at penny pinchers?
Wait, what?
Do you three have any thoughts on the modern day Babylonian system? Mirth and blessing.
So I'm gonna let Charlie at least weigh in on that because
Yeah, Charlie's got to go first.
yeah, Babylonian.
I'll tell you,
Shitballs.
there's a captivity in Babylon that happened a long time ago. But if you look around you and you kind of know the realities of certain things, you understand that you're a slave. Nimrod system. Doesn't matter how far back you go. You can go. But I'm saying these things are still in place right now by other nefarious purposes that people would never believe if you told them. But you know what? We're still laughing.
That's kind of like the same way I feel. I don't know who the tyrant is in this, and I do kind of feel like we're still kind of in the same slave system.
Yeah.
And
you feel free.
And I do very much still feel like we're still in that system, but we're still laughing.
Guys, if the Babylonians rise again, what one gun or weapon would you use to protect your friends and family?
AR-15. I'm a classic man.
There it is, AR.
I'm not a Jurassic man.
I stay behind Christ.
What?
You like milk?
I love milk.
You like chocolate milk?
Yes.
Have you ever tasted it before? I'm a big fan of chocolate milk, and I like to watch people drink it. I like to drink it.
Me too.
I like to watch people taste it even more than me drinking it.
So you're like a voyeur.
Yeah, I like to know people are tasting the chocolate milk that I love so much, but I like watching them taste it more than I do to drink it.
Like a metaphor for cucking?
No. I just like people that enjoy the combination of fat and sugar and chocolate, and I appreciate that people like that.
Okay, I understand.
Cucking?
No. It's just about cream and sugar. It's nice.
It's chocolate milk. Have you ever been a best man?
Yeah, just once. It was so fucked up. They say it's an honor.
I totally agree. It's actually, it's the dagger.
Yeah,
It's like this, I was going to enjoy the wedding. It's like
But you do get it over with, though, at the beginning.
I like to get it over with fucking beforehand and not even go.
Yeah, I kind of like ending it prior to. I'm like this, you know what? I'm going to make sure I'm not the best man.
Yeah, that's how we fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the text and then you go and you slash their tires on camera.
What?
And then you just say like, oh yeah, I'll be your best man.
Yeah,
Like, what about
yeah.
my tires? What about them?
What about him?
Tires.
Honestly, I'm a changed man.
You rescind the offer?
You play any games lately?
I play Stardew Valley, but that's like,
Did you like it?
yeah, I love it. Yeah.
It's a hardcore game if you like, I guess, farming. I couldn't handle
Hold
it.
on, one quick sec.
Farming?
Yeah,
I mean, just playing the game at all.
John has been up to some. I want to talk about modeling.
I started modeling back when I was a firefighter.
Okay.
I was just
You were doing calendars back then.
yeah.
okay.
I was on Craigslist.
Was that the lure? It was, I guess, I want to be one of those firefighter.
No,
calendars.
I was just on Craigslist and I saw some ads to get pictures taken of me and to make money. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it, that sounds easier enough.
Sure. Like, I'm obviously good looking.
Yeah,
And if you want to take pictures and pay me, what do I have to lose?
exactly.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
it's nothing crazy. It's just a little bit of, was it nudity or is it?
thank God it wasn't nudity.
Yeah, I know, because you'd have to let out the secret. Do you have any hobbies that people would be surprised that you have?
I like to draw, but that's not really like surprising.
So you think you're good?
I mostly like doodle. I don't know if I'm really good. I haven't really like shared any of my art.
You do like
online.
courtroom scenes? Like, is there like a genre? But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they can get anime? You know how they can get warped? You know how they can get straight? You know, you know how they can get gay? It's just I like the courtroom stuff or like the crime scene snaps. You know what I'm saying? You remember how Gary, remember the guy that blasted the guy that abused his son? Gary,
Busey.
You know, and that's the guy at the phone booth. They animate him out.
Are you? So when you're talking about
making
doodling,
a fool out of myself by bringing it up in this manner.
Charlie, are you talking about courtroom crap? Like you're trying to draw the picture of the murderer from a description?
Well, this was also a crime scene. Courtroom, yes. You know the courtroom straight up Perry Mason, or not even Perry Mason, but the way they look. I was also thinking of crime scenes too, but I couldn't exactly put it into words the way I want.
One thing I wish I could, I mean, I think Charles did a great job.
I appreciate it.
I think that was perfect.
It could be worse. The way I feel and the thoughts that I'm thinking the last few days with the moon, like, I wouldn't even tell God these thoughts.
One thing I wanted to do, when I was young, I used to draw a lot, right? Every time I watch anything celebrity boxing, it gives me crazy anxiety.
Yeah, let's play pinball with each other's brains. And I'm already fucked up enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have early onset CTE.
You ever kill anybody with your fucking hands?
I went to the doctor to see if I was retarded. And
sorry.
That's what he told me. He said you have early onset CTE.
What does that mean exactly? I'm an idiot. I honestly do not know.
Oh, you said you're just weak and you suck. And he spit at me and told me to leave.
Okay.
But what about reflexes? Like, some people have sort of movement and reflexes.
Charles is fast.
Charles is fast, huh?
They kind of know how to move.
You could be a movement coach.
Oh, I could. Perhaps.
Or you could fight, Charlie.
Maybe I could. I mean, who knows? But I'm saying I know fluid movements. Like I know it kind of, I feel it. But I'm saying, how much does that matter when you're fighting?
It's the only thing that matters. Because you take a deep breath and then the next thing you know you hear bink, bink, bink and you're on the ground.
Really?
With you?
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to train. I'd like to spar.
What martial art do you think you're the most like privy to? What martial art do you think you have like the best skills in?
I think biting,
fucking. You know, like.
Yeah.
I mean, like this, like.
I think fucking is a martial art. Right?
Yeah.
Martial
Charles's
law?
thrust is insane.
Dude.
You seeing this?
I'm not good at boxing, so you're talking to the wrong guy. I'm just as good as your average neighborhood bum that's on crack.
Like Spider-Man.
Technically, you did fairly well.
Yeah. Well, it's because my opponent was another YouTuber.
Okay.
That fucking helps a lot.
With bands, once they get fame, right? Their first album is so good and like so authentic. Then like their second album, they know like it might still be good. Their third is always like shit. Their second might even be shit just because they know what the audience wants at this point. They're famous, they're rich, and they try to cater their sound to an audience they already have. When like the first album that was like so good in the first place was just an self-expression. But I would take the money. Like, I'm not saying I'm any better than
You
them.
fucking snitch. You wouldn't be good on a stand either. I can flip this whole script nice and quick. Couple sentences.
3 albums is a lot of albums.
Okay, true.
3 albums is a long time.
How good is having kids though?
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's the best.
I envy you.
Oh,
I hope I just am able to have one at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to have
Oh
4
my
kids,
God.
but hopefully one of them is a male. Ideally, all of them males.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so
little
cool.
girl, you're beautiful. Your little girl, is cool.
I mean, I was like,
She's gonna do jujitsu. So as soon as you think you're in her missionary stance, she's choking you out, breaking your arm.
oh my goodness.
Plata, maybe reverses it, top position. She fucking straps up,
Flip
fucks
it in
you.
reverse.
hey,
I don't know.